To become a successful trader or investor, it's all about figuring out what strategies and techniques work best for you. This can be challenging because you can look at investors like Warren Buffett or traders like Michael Burry and think, wow, I'd really like to trade like them. But it's really not possible. Your brain is unique, and the way that you see the world is different from everyone else. This isn't a bad thing. It just means that in order to figure out what investing or trading strategies work best for you, you might need to do some research and experiment a little. Personally, I discovered that my strongest skill lies in my ability to identify a good investment, whether it's a stock or another asset, that I want to invest in that will be successful for the long term. In my portfolio, over and over again, I'm able to identify individual companies that end up succeeding really well. However, my weakness is that I'm absolutely terrible at timing. No matter what I buy, the next move it makes after I've made my purchase is down. Rather than get frustrated, wasting my time trying to fix the weakness, I realize that it's there and I adapt my strategy to fit it. Since I know that the investment will likely sell off after I buy it, I never buy the entire amount that I want. At most, I buy half of what I want, and then I save the remaining 50% to buy in stages as the investment sells off more and more. If it never sells off, that's a high quality problem. I'll take the money that I would have put toward that investment and find a new one to put that extra money toward in the future. Others may not understand why or how I do what I do, and still others might actually make fun of me for my strategy. But here's a secret. That's fine. It doesn't matter. The great thing about investing and trading is that your results are objective. It is factual whether or not you are successful. My report card isn't the opinion of others, it's the market. If I'm able to beat my benchmark, the S&P 500, then it doesn't matter what anyone thinks about how I got there. I am successful in my strategies. In fact, since GetEarked isn't monetized yet, regardless of the platform you're talking about, if I wasn't actually successful at investing, I'd be broke. The only critic that matters is the market. And as long as I'm winning against the market, that's all that matters. If you're just learning to invest or trade, I encourage you to experiment and investigate and research other people's strategies and techniques. Take the parts that work for you and then leave the rest. Once you figure out what works for you, stick with it. It doesn't matter whether it will work for anybody else. The key here is to find the strategies that work best for you that make you succeed in the long term. I know what a challenge it can be for new investors and traders to find their system, which is why I started writing about my trades publicly and talking about my techniques when I started GetEarked in 2018. If you want to learn more, check out this video here that's all about how to get started investing in 2024 and discusses some of the strategies I use in my own portfolios.